Hi, a few days ago, somewhere on Instagram, I saw a photo of a girl I once watched a video about. She has the world's longest legs, and she's just the sweetest, most humble, beautiful girl. You know what bothered me though? The fact that I couldn't remember her name, but I could vividly remember how her mother body shamed her in that video. It was heartbreaking. So, the body shaming is something I want to talk to you about today. I grew up in a very specific environment where I was body shamed pretty much since I was a little girl. My teeth were crooked, so I was shamed for that. I was shamed for having a weird nasal voice, being short, having big feet and small breasts. I was shamed for having thin and weak hair. I was shamed for having stretch marks. Obviously, my weight fluctuations were the main reason of the body shaming that I went through. And trust me, that's not everything. The list goes on. What is this crazy world we are living in that we expect for all the women to look the same or be at least as close to the ideal face and body as possible? It's impossible. Most of the women won't even live up to those standards. How can 3.5 billion women all look the same, or 4 billion men all look like one another? That's impossible. We can't expect a Native American girl to look white or a white girl to look black. We can't expect a short person to have legs as long as a very tall person has. We can't expect somebody who's naturally very slim to have curves because curves are trendy, or thick legs are trendy right now. How can they do that? I know they can build up muscles, but there are limits to things as well. These insane beauty standards aren't the only reason behind body shaming. Here are a few more. Bullying. Bullying is still socially acceptable in the 21st century. Laughing on the ginger kids, super thin kids, fat kids, kids wearing glasses, kids wearing braces, poor kids is normal and it is socially acceptable. Women are treated as sexual objects and as if their only life purpose was being attractive and pleasing men. Men, on the other hand, are shamed for the size of their genitals, like if that was something they had any control of, or also for their height if they are short. Again, what can they do about it? Are being brainwashed by the mass media every single day. Body shaming is directly linked to self-harm, low self-esteem, depression, substance abuse, and eating disorders. Many parents think that if they fat shame their child, the child will magically find that legendary willpower and will lose weight in the blink of an eye. It's actually more harmful than you think. If your child has a problem with their weight, take them to their doctor and check on their weight, because obesity is usually a side effect of something. It is an illness in itself, however, it is usually caused by something else, so maybe check their hormones and first of all, ask your child if they expect any help from you, and if so, how do they think you could help them? If you laugh on your daughter's ginger hair, you make her hate them. And obviously you won't let her color her hair if she wants to, so what is she supposed to do? Is there something she can do? Can she modify her genetics? Is there any potion she can make to magically change her hair color? The question is, maybe some of you know, why do people hate ginger hair so much? I see that trend all over the world. What is it with ginger hair? I don't know, because if I had a little bit different coloring and if red had suited me, I promise you I wouldn't be wearing any other color, because they are just the most gorgeous, beautiful, sophisticated hair color one can have. I can tell you with all honesty that all that body shaming did nothing good to me. My voice hasn't changed, I am not any taller, my eyes aren't bigger, and my feet aren't smaller. I still have stretch marks and my weight still fluctuates. Would I be healthier if I weren't body shamed? For sure. Mentally, definitely. All of that made me just dislike myself and think that I don't deserve certain things in life. It led me to an eating disorder. I'm 28 years old now, and even though I am very self-aware and I know a little bit about psychology, I still don't love myself enough. I will tell you more. I know a man who is young and he's in a good shape and health. However, even if there was an explosion or a fire right behind him, he wouldn't run. And I will tell you why. When he was a young boy, his father watched him play with some kids outside, and later that day, he yelled at him and he beat him up because his son wasn't running manly enough. Today, he won't run even if a freaking polar bear is trying to attack him. We have to break that vicious cycle of abuse and body shaming and protect our children at all costs. We have to promote and model healthy approach to one's body and healthy lifestyle. Let's stop punishing our children for things they have no control over, like genetics. Instead, let's focus on our children's unique personalities, good hearts, curiosity, persistence, hard work, and all that makes them the wonderful people that they are. And first of all, let's not raise bullies. If you don't want to over-compliment your child, that's fine. Just tell them that they are perfect the way they are, because they are perfect. Just do that and watch them fly. They will be unstoppable.